ASM Videos, the leader in football education.
Hi, I'm Brian Hales, head football coach at Butler High School in Matthews, North Carolina, and the 2012 4AA state champion. Last year we completed an undefeated season, averaging 47 points per game. This DVD is on our quick passing game. It is the fourth video of a 4-set series on our offense. When we're talking about our quick passing game, there's really three main components that we're going to look at and get into here. Obviously, quarterback play. We're going to look at drops, reads, things like that. Receiver play as far as releases and alignments and routes. And then, obviously, the way that we protect in our quick passing game. Our quick passing game is very important to us. It's a very integral part of our offense. We feel it's important to be able to throw the ball quickly, throw the ball on time. We like to give the perception that, we've got the opportunity to throw, vertical balls, as we already looked at in one of our DVDs. We talked about our vertical series. So we want to be able to have that, with it, in the defense, in the back of the defense's mind, knowing that they're going to have to defend some deep stuff. Hopefully that's going to open up some stuff underneath, and we can do it really with minimal protection. Now we'll try to use as many as we can in our protection. But there will be times that it'll call for a 5-man protection, a 6-man protection, or a 7-man protection. And we'll get into all of that stuff as we go along. But now the last quick passing game concept that we'll look at is the double spacing concept. And, one of the key things for this is the alignment of our players. And this is one where we're going to want to condense the formation down just a little bit. And again, we can try to do some different things formationally with it, but just to look at it out of one of our wing T looks. Big thing is the read of this is going to be the corner. So if our double spacing is to the left, so if we're calling we'll call it Mars left, number 2 is going to have the flat route where he's going flat immediately. Everyone else has landmarks they need to get to. So as the number 1 receiver to the Mars side, his route, again, it's 7 yards over that spot, over the H-back spot. The tight end in this situation, he's got the 5-yard OTB, or over the ball. And then our number 1 receiver from the other side, he's at 7 as well. In essence, these are our 2 spacing routes. Right? They're going to keep that defense spaced out the way we want them. But for the quarterback, this is just a very simple read to get started. If that corner sinks or goes to play number 1, he could deliver that ball just as soon as he has it. It could be a 1-step throw. If he needs to get to 3, fine. But it's most effective on a 1-step. Get the ball out here. Get the ball in the young man's hand. Let him turn it up the sidelines and gain some yards. If the corner doesn't chase that, if the corner sits on this route, well, again, just like we did on the other spacing, now he reads it. 1, 2, 3. Potentially, we send the back out, and that's our 4th one. But again, with that 3-step concept, I don't see us doing a lot of that. I don't see the ball, I don't see us holding the ball that long to get to a 4th man on that. But the read, again, is the immediate throw off the corner, and then looking at those 3 spaces left to right. Okay, so now we'll take a look at some of our 90 game in action here on film. The first clip we're going to look at is, and as you'll notice immediately, it's an empty formation for us. A lot of people feel that in going empty, you really put a lot of exposure on your quarterback, and it's just more opportunity for him to take some shots. But with our 90 game, with us going with an empty look, typically it's going to be a 7-man protection. We're going to keep both of these young men in to help to protect, and we'll get 3 men out into the route. One thing we didn't really talk about up on the board is our number 2 receiver in 90 game. Unless we're running one of our combos, if it's a numbered route, quite often his route is a 1-step slant. And, it's a consistent thing, and it helps us in terms of blitz control as well. And we'll see a couple of throws, especially early on here, where our quarterback, in response to pressure, will hit that number 2 receiver on the 1-step slant. And this is definitely one example of that. We do get pressure off the edge, and the quarterback just replaces it with a quick throw. Our offensive line up front, you see, isn't really giving much ground. Just quick sets. The H-backs, one does a little bit better job than the other one as far as being aggressive and being physical in his protection. But the quarterback, as soon as he recognizes blitz, gets the ball out of his hands, avoids taking any unnecessary hits. We've had a lot of success, in the red zone with our 90 game. We do get an awful lot of man-to-man defense down there, and found, with getting the ball out to our receivers, especially those number 2 receivers on the slants, we scored a number of touchdowns that way. Again, with this particular one, defense shows their blitz, and this is one that we'd seen quite a bit on film. Our quarterback understands that he's going to get man-to-man coverage. He has an awful lot of space here with that defender covering this receiver. Doesn't even take his full 3. Essentially, he's going to get the ball and get it out into our receiver's hands.